lot about vaccine access. What about vaccine requirements? There's some feeling that some people that went too far in COVID at points and had to be rolled back. And now there's talk about the school requirements of vaccines.
Look, this is about freedom. And I'll be really clear with you. My view, and I've heard from a lot of people, including a lot of parents who've been pretty freaked out lately about what does this mean for my kids, Were you immunized when you were little? I think a lot of us were used to when we were little. You get that MMR shot, right? You get that shot, for chickenpox. These are things that we do as a matter of public health and have done as a matter of public health across this country for a long time. What we are doing is making sure that people still have the freedom to take advantage of that and avail themselves of those vaccines. I'll also say this, the programs and the requirements out there have been and continue to be backed by science. There are literally, and Robbie, you'll correct me if I'm wrong, Dr. Goldstein, hundreds and hundreds of studies that show the millions of lives that were saved by the COVID vaccine, right? Unfortunately, we've got a world-class conspiracy theorist who has made this his mission to take people in the American public down this crazy, zany rabbit hole of conspiracy when it comes to some of this stuff. And, that's what's going on in D.C., but we're going to stay the course here in Massachusetts. And, I want to make sure that, if you're a parent, if you're a young person, if you're a person with compromised immunity, if you're somebody who's undergoing treatment for cancer, no matter who you are, if you want a vaccine, we're going to be able to provide it for you here in Massachusetts. And by the way, I'm also really proud as governor of this great state that during COVID, it was Massachusetts companies that developed, empowered, and produced and distributed COVID vaccines that saved lives around the world. Around the world. The president would do well to really remember that, as he was a COVID victim himself at one time. I think about the ingenuity, I think about the science, I think about the innovation, and so much of that powered right out of here in Massachusetts.
What about parent freedom to say no? What about parent freedom to say no?
Parent freedom? Look, our laws are clear on this in terms of the exemptions that people are allowed to.